Well, we are now breaking some exclusive pictures of Zakir Naik's latest ones, and he's been caught in Malaysia. This is exclusive to Republic TV. Latest pictures of terror preacher Zakir Naik has emerged from Malaysia. Remember, there were a lot of speculations about he being there in Malaysia is considered, and we in fact have this exclusive picture with us. We're going to break that picture in a bit for you. But let's tell you what we have right now, what we are breaking right now is Republic TV has accessed latest picture of terror preacher Zakir Naik, and he happens to be in Malaysia, maybe because these pictures in fact are the latest one that have emerged from Malaysia. We'll identify who these two people are, these two individuals with whom Zakir Naik is seen. Perhaps these are the lawyers in Malaysia he's seeing in a meeting. Pooja on phone line as we break these visuals. Yes, Pooja, more details.
Sakal, this picture is from just 2 days ago where in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, Zakir Naik is seen holding meetings with his legal counsel. Two of them seen in that picture that we're speaking about. One of them, their name is Shah and the other one is Azam. This comes in view of Malaysia having claimed a few days ago that they are not harboring Zakir Naik. That was busted with another photo that we put out a couple of weeks ago, and now this latest photograph of Zakir Naik surfacing and exclusively accessed by Republic. Also, this has to be seen in the light that Zakir Naik has been battling several troubles, not just in India, but even Malaysia is now looking to actually send him back to India. In view of that, he is seeking legal counsel, holding marathon meetings, we understand, with his legal team. And this is the photograph of one such meetings that Republic has accessed.
Are we expecting Malaysian government to take an official position on this? Because these are his lawyers. Are they Malaysian nationals? Is it confirmed? Because if this is true, then I think the government will have to take, the government there in fact will have to take a position, or perhaps deny or accept that yes, he is in Malaysia.
The opposition in Malaysia, Sakal, has been mounting a lot of pressure on the Malaysian government, which we had in fact reported a few months ago was in fact giving Zakir Naik an island and patronage to continue with his activities. But the opposition, like I mentioned, was in no mood to relent and have been mounting pressure, asking them why they're actually harboring a man who is wanted for terror activities, not just religious reasons, but for terror activities in India. And just last week, we heard their Deputy Home Minister come out and clarify that they did not in any which way plan to harbor Zakir Naik, and they will talk to India and have him sent back to India. So in view of that, it will be extremely important that Zakir Naik holding meetings with his legal team is seen in that particular light.
You see, but Pooja, this is going to be very difficult or embarrassing for the Malaysian government to actually explain this, because these pictures are exclusive with Republic TV, and you know, he's seen sitting there very comfortably holding that meeting with the lawyers. How is it possible that the Malaysian government will not really know about his presence in their country, on this soil?
Absolutely. We understand from our sources in the opposition parties of Malaysia that they plan to use these photographs also to increase the pressure on the Malaysian government, which will put the government in a very tight spot, because let's remember that Malaysia enjoys very good relations with India. Both countries are on very friendly terms, and in view of that, them going ahead and harboring a man who's wanted for several terror charges in India will not send out the right kind of signal. It could go as far as actually ruining.
We have lawyer and activist from Malaysia, Mr. Shan Pooja, joining us on phone line. Many thanks, sir, for talking to Republic TV. Will you confirm on our broadcast that Zakir Naik is in fact safe and sound in Malaysia? Because the pictures that we are breaking on our screen, sir, he's seen with his Malaysian lawyers in a meeting.
Yes, apparently he has consulted some local lawyers here, which he is probably hiring in the event that India proceeds with the mutual assistance, legal assistance from the Malaysian government. Hello?
But then your government will now have to take a position whether you are actually providing safe haven to this terror preacher who is most wanted back home.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's the thing about our Malaysian government. We are not clear why they are actually providing him a safe haven here. But then again, once India starts its extradition process in Malaysia, or they make a request to Malaysia, as what the Deputy Minister of Malaysia has stated, that once India requests, then they will act accordingly. Without any request from India, I mean, being politician, I guess they just have to play the safe ground, isn't it?
But sir, Mr. Shan, you are a lawyer yourself and an activist as well. Is it not going to be now a little embarrassing for your Prime Minister, for your ruling dispensation to explain their position? Because at the end of the day, Zakir Naik is not most wanted only back home, but he's a terror preacher, all said and done. And how can Malaysian government be seen in that light supporting this man?
I think, I'm not sure whether you're aware, Malaysia is predominantly Muslim. So again, it's probably a political ploy, to show that they're protecting somebody who's of Muslim faith, number one. Number two, the government has taken a stand that he hasn't committed anything here, because although complaints were made and so forth locally, but no action has been taken against him, because they do not feel that he has caused any disharmony, although majority of the non-Muslims and moderate Muslims feel he has. And that is why Hindraf has taken a suit to actually revoke his permanent residence in Malaysia and stop any attempts by, they have they've gone through a legal process. And we can't comment much on it because the case is still pending hearing. So how the government of Malaysia reacts to this is something we have no control, but the people...
That's right. Take a minute.
Of course...
Right. And if that is the case, then... Yes, I think Malaysia will have to really explain it to the world community. How can they they be seen as someone supporting the hardline Islamist Zakir Naik in their own country, even when he has been banned in UK. Many thanks, Mr. Shan, for talking to us exclusively on those pictures of Zakir Naik seen with Malaysian lawyers. Republic exclusive.